Hi, I have another exciting sacrificial game in Chess960 to show you. My chess was not going well at all that morning. This was the first game I played. I woke up about 15 minutes before this game, and I was in this position, and I played this. I didn't see that my queen was hanging. I just did not see that at all. I just thought that I won his knight. Uh, but he resigned in this position. It didn't even occur to him that I could have played a move that dumb. He didn't see he could take my queen either, so he just resigned. But that was the warning. I think it might be. It's almost like biochemistry in your brain. Sometimes you just can't see the board. It's very strange. But after this game, I think I lost another 3 in a row, a couple against 1600s, and it was just terrible. I was just utterly miserable. I'm dieting at the moment, and I'm kind of using chess to take my mind off the desire to eat. Uh, and it almost ruined my diet. I've been going about 25 days now, and losing like this almost ruined my diet. I was going to end up a fat individual because I'm losing at chess so badly. I was virtually going around to Tesco to buy some junk food. And then I played the next game. So can I win it? And there will be losses in these in this interesting game series. I'm not just posting my wins in this series. Like the other videos, I'll be posting games that I think are worth posting. So don't just think that it's uh, an ego parade of my best games. There will be losses, and it's best that way because you need that element of drama in the game. Is my ego going to be crushed, or am I going to prevail? Am I going to be going around to Tesco to buy like 25 pounds of junk food, or am I going to checkmate him? So let's see what happens in the game. And, by playing G2. And I claimed the center as I usually do. That for me is the best way to play 960. As with normal chess, you want to claim the center. He's playing. He's not really seizing the center. So I'm advancing my pawns. I think that's the best way to go. Just normal developing moves. He should have played pawn to e, but he decided to play on the flank. And then I played this, which it's a move I like. In 960, you can often get these amazing pyramid centers, and for some reason your opponents so often allow you to do this, and you just totally dominate the game in a positional way. And it's good to play that way because it makes chess so much easier. So he responded with that, but I'd advanced this pawn because I saw that I could take his knight with the bishop, and that meant that my queen could and check. And right from the outset, he's in a bit of trouble now. I mean, his king has to move. He can't castle. But can I exploit this? So I decided to try and break open the center and just attack in this game. And he plays that. So I forced back his knight. And in this position, the best move is that the computer sees, which gives you about a 2-pawn advantage, is this variation. Which is okay, but I'm not really thrilled with this variation, to be honest. I kind of like what I did more, which was this move. I did that, which with sacrificing the knight. The computer still likes this move. It gives it about a pawn advantage, so it's not as good as the other move, but it's certainly a viable way to proceed. And it's just such a tempting thing. I mean, how can you not play that move? I'd calculated that I was getting at least 2 pawns for that, and probably a third. And his king was in the center, and I was just ripping his position open. So I was quite excited at this point. I thought I had real attacking chances. My opponent, by the way, I should have mentioned this, is he's rated 1760 in 960, but 960 ratings are deflated. Don't let that make you think this is not a good player. He's 2070 in Blitz. 1974 in classical time control. So that, you know, this is a guy who can play chess. So he responded by taking, and I took, opening up my rook and giving me some really strong attacking chances. And then he did that, and I checked him. And then I tried to turn this e-pawn into an attacking piece for some eventual mating attack. And then I brought my rook into the attack. So, you know, things are looking good here. As I played this, I couldn't really see the decisive breakthrough that was going to mate him, but I was excited at this point. I was gaining confidence. So he plays a defensive move, and then I go in there, and he replies like that. I think he thought I was intending to go there and fork his rooks, but that actually wasn't my intention. My intention was to play this, the second knight sacrifice, because he can't capture with his king. If he was to do that, then I'm just bringing his king out and mating him. There's no defense. That would be the only move, and then I would just checkmate him with the queen like that. So he can't capture. So really, he should have moved his knight to f4, but he captured with the queen. He decided to sack his queen because I had this. So, you know, this is one of those positions that it should be winning for black, but you have to be careful. I mean, he has, you know, he has some material left. His position is very constricted, and he can't really play at the moment. But if he can untangle, you know, I only have a queen and two rooks. So I wasn't sure that I was going to win at this point, and you know, games like this can go wrong. So I just decided to play this. You know, I'd already sacked two knights. I just decided to play it in a kind of calm way and just try to consolidate my advantage and win an extra pawn. Was that a mistake? Am I about to be crushed in a really humiliating way? You've certainly seen me post humiliating losses before, so will that happen this time? He did that, and I played a blunder here, basically. He could have taken there and got a pawn and my rook for his white bishop, because I would have been forced to recapture this bishop, and he could have just swooped down and taken my rook with his rook. But fortunately, he didn't see that. And by the way, even if he'd done that, I would still have had a 1 point advantage at this point. So so it wouldn't have been a disaster. He brings his knight in, and I just take his pawn, just trying to play calmly, because you know, positions like this can go wrong. I've only got a queen and a rook right now, and he does have pieces. And you know, he's bringing his pieces a bit more into the attack. His rook has a file, his knight's coming in, his bishop's on a diagonal. So, you know, these are positions that can go wrong. So in this position, I played this move. I mean, how great a move is that? Because he can't take it. Let's just look at it again. Boom! Because he can't take it. Because if he was to take it, I would just recapture, and there's no way to stop that pawn queen. I mean, what a great move it is to be able to play that. It's kind of like a screw you move. Look how powerful I am. I can just do that. What are you going to do now? And what he did now was this, which is a wonderful thing. I'd just done a queen sacrifice, and the next move I sacked my queen again, because if he recaptures, I have checkmate there. And he resigned at this point, so I won, and it was a game that I was really happy to have played. It's probably one of my favourite tactical games. But I will be resuming live commentary soon. Like, subscribe, dislike, it's all good. Thanks a lot.